Athletes talk about form. Musicians talk about form. We're familiar with all kinds of forms in entertainment. A form that fascinates me in one of its exceptions is the American standard song. The A-A-B-A, A-A being the first tune, B being the bridge. One of those songs you'll hear, Willie Nelson sings it, Ella Fitzgerald sings it, Margaret Whiting did the most famous recording of it, is the tune Moonlight in Vermont. And Moonlight in Vermont seems like a good example of what is called a ballad. Everyone I point this out to is surprised when I point out that Moonlight in Vermont doesn't rhyme. In fact, all of the A parts are haiku, and it's all just descriptive phrases. There's not an active verb in it, except in the bridge when the telegraph wires run down the highway. Form is that powerful. One of the most impressive poems, aggressively in form, that I know is Edwin Arlington Robinson's, I think, great American poem, Eros Turnos, Love the King, Love the Tyrant. And he tells the story of a woman who has to choose between a love affair that she knows is going to be a calamity or no love affair at all. Obvious what anyone would choose. And the poem is in a form that is like not the musical ballad, but the older sense of the English ballad or the Scots ballad. But he exaggerates the form. He adds more rhyme and feminine rhymes. I sometimes have described the poem as it's like a ballad to the ballad power. And it tells its story, I think, very well with formal means. She fears him and will ask what fated her to choose him. She meets in his engaging mask all reasons to refuse him. But what she meets and what she fears are less than are the downward years drawn slowly to the foamless weirs of age, were she to lose him. That phenomenon with the tune Moonlight in Vermont, it's about form in two ways at least. Partly, the form of the song is so familiar that one assumes it rhymes, and it doesn't occur to one to count syllables and decide it's a haiku, or 3 haiku divided by a bridge. And the other way, the musical form supplies the equivalent of rhyme. So there's the form of the tune, and then there's the actual realized form.